Welcome students. Today we are going to start with concepts again, continuing with the chapter 2. The first concept for today is materiality concept. It means we have to focus on important points. Material means those things which influence the decision making of a particular person using those financial statements, like any change in policy, any liability. This is going to change the decision of a particular person. So, we have to disclose all the material things in our accounts, and if something is left, it is given in the notes for informed decisions. Next concept is objectivity concept. It states that all the transactions must be verifiable by documents like vouchers, bills, etc. Suppose I purchase stationery worth ₹100, then I must get a bill of that and then put it in the accounts. Why do we do this? So that it is free from personal bias. Now, historical cost is verifiable when I have purchased the thing, but not the market price. That is why we use historical cost in our accounts. This was told to you in the last lecture also. Now, let us start with a new topic, that is system of accounting. There are two systems of accounting. First, double entry, second, single entry. We will be studying both the system in our syllabus, but mostly accounts are made on double entry system. Double entry means that accounts are based on dual aspect. Dual aspect means one account is debited and other is credited. I told you who started this debit credit? Yes, Luca Pacioli. He was the father of double entry system of accounts. Now, this double entry system is a complete system, as it records both the aspect and we can tally the accounts. Double entry system is accurate, reliable and verifiable, and there is very less possibility of fraud here, as you are recording both the aspect. So, how can one do a fraud? And if he is going to do a fraud, it will be get checked through the trial balance. So, we can check the mathematical accuracy by making a trial balance. Now, this is a new chapter in the coming discussion, but let me tell you, trial balance means where debit and credits are totaled and then they are tallied to see whether we have done all the debit and credit correct or not. Detail will be following. The second system is single entry system. Now, this is an incomplete, unsystematic and unreliable system. As the name suggests, we are not recording both the aspect. Single entry means one aspect, and sometime we are recording two aspect for one transaction, one aspect for other transaction. And moreover, we are recording about only personal accounts and cash books and not about other things like real account, etc. For some transaction, one aspect is recorded and for other, both aspects are recorded. In fact, it is not even a system, it is a lack of system. But this is followed by small businessmen, as it is very simple and flexible. But please note, there is more possibility of fraud, because if you are not recording everything, somebody can play the games. So, this is a very tricky type of thing. Then we have to see what are the bases of accounting. There are two bases of accounting. First is cash basis and second is accrual basis. Generally, we follow accrual basis, but let us understand both the things. In cash basis, entries are made when cash is received or paid. Now, this cash basis is against the matching concept, which stated that revenue of a particular period should be matched with the cost of that period. But in cash basis, you can receive cash for previous year also, for the next year also. So, this will be against the matching concept. Accrual basis recognizes the things on occurrence rather than when they are paid or received. Monetary effect is taken in the period when earned and not when paid or received. So, we can say accrual basis is more appropriate because it follows the matching concept. Now, let us see what we have understood till now. You have to fill these blanks. If a firm believes that some debtor may default, then making the provision for bad debt is an example of which concept? Try it. Somebody is not paying the money and you are making a provision for it. So, it is a best example of yes, conservatism concept. You are playing safe, you are making the provision. See the next point. Which concept states that method used in 1 year should be used in the next year? Oh yes, it is consistency. Now, this was simple. Let us do some more. Which concept tells that business is separate from its owner? Right, it is separate entity concept, or you can say business entity concept. Next, market value of stock increased, but it is ignored because of which concept? Yes, conservatism, because we do not take profit into account unless realized. Next, good employees cannot be recorded as per which concept? Try. Yes, it is money measurement concept. So, this way we can revise the things also that we have understood or not. Let us do some more. If a firm believes that some debtors may not pay, then all possible losses recorded in the books is an example of which concept? All possible losses. This is the crux word. Yes, it is conservatism concept, because here we record all possible losses, but never record the profits. Again, a simple one, business is separate from owner is yes, separate entity concept or business entity concept. So, these are some examples which you can see that you have understood or not. Let us start. Which concept states that if one method is used in 1 year, it should be used in another year also? Which method? Try it. Yes, consistency. Market value of stock increased is ignored due to which concept? Yes, again conservatism. And this one is very good. If management is incompetent, but it cannot be recorded in the accounts due to again money measurement concept. Do not anticipate profit, but provide for all possible losses is because of again conservatism concept. Economic life of an enterprise is split into periodic interval as per which concept? Yes, this is an important one. Split into periodic interval, right, it is periodicity concept, where I told you that we must make the accounts for 1 year, accounting period or periodicity concept. Yes, let us do some more fill in the blanks to see whatever we have learned in this chapter. First, revenue is recognized at the point of sale as per the concept of, yes, revenue recognition concept. As I told you, when we sell the goods, we recognize it as sale, not when the cash is received. Next, which concept require same method should be used from year to year? It is a simple thing, consistency concept. Next, this is a tricky one. Which concept require that accounting should be free from bias? That is, there should be no personal bias. Yes, try to find it out. Right, it is objectivity concept, verifiable concept, right, where I told you that if I am taking a bill, that can be verified, but not the market value. Okay. Next one, recognition of expense in the same period as the revenue is called dash concept. Try to find it out. In which period revenue and expenses are compared? Oh yes, it is matching concept. Next point, understating the assets and overstating the liability and expenses is known as which concept? Where are you stating the assets at less value and liabilities at more value? Which is that concept? Conservatism, because here we record assets, stock at cost or market price, whichever is lower. So, we are stating the assets at a low level, but it is not actually overstating liability, it is showing the liabilities at real figures. Okay. Let us do the next one. Inter-unit or inter-firm comparison is possible only if the concept of dash is followed. Which concept is followed for the comparison? Is it going concern, conservatism, consistency or entity? Yes, it is consistency concept. Next one, provision for doubtful debts is an application of which concept? When we make provision for bad debts, which is that concept? Is it going concern, conservatism, consistency or entity? Right, it is conservatism. Now, let us do this question. A sold goods of 12 lakh for 18 lakhs. So, he is making a profit of 6 lakh. Now, he met the expenses of 2.5 lakhs from that. He is counting a net profit of 3.5 lakh. Now, this is according to which concept? Entity, periodicity, matching or conservatism? No, it is not conservatism, it is matching concept, because we are matching the income of a particular period with the expenses of that particular period and getting a correct profit, right. So, it is matching concept. A purchased goods for 25 lakh and sold 80% of the goods. Now, how much is remaining? 20%. What is the value? 5 lakh. Now, he valued the remaining goods at cost, that is 5 lakh, when the market value is only 4 lakh. Now, which concept he is violating? Money measurement, cost, conservatism or periodicity? Yes, conservatism, because conservatism says you have to value the goods at cost or market price, whichever is less. So, he is taking the goods at cost which is more than the market price, and it is wrong according to the concept of conservatism. So, students, now we have completed all the concepts and definition part. In the next class, we are going to discuss about a very important topic, that is accounting standards. Till then, I would like you to revise all these concepts so that we can have some more questions on that. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.